Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. Well, today I'm reviewing a very rare cigar, and you'll see what I mean in just a few minutes. This is the new Macanudo Estate Reserve. And this is the Robusto, which goes by the name number 9, 5x50. Now, these estate cigars are not going to come inexpensively. This is not your grandfather's Macanudo. The Robusto, the number 9, is $16. The number 8, 6x57 is $18, and the number 7, 7x50 is $17. Now let me tell you about this cigar, and I'm going to read from my cheat sheet since the internet is not working here now. We're in the middle of a little bit of a flood here in South Carolina. The Macanudo Estate Reserve is blended. It consists of a blend of a 10-year-old Connecticut broadleaf wrapper from the highest primings and proprietary Jamaican tobacco cultivated on small independent farms and aged exclusively for this year's small batch offering. Llanos Diaz, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, Master Blender and Vice President of Operations, said, "We selected a broadleaf wrapper for this year's release to deepen the flavor profile of the cigar. The Jamaican tobacco tells a story all its own. The varietal used in Macanudo Estate Reserve is called Silver Tongue, a native seed favored by locals. It is extremely low yield tobacco, and it is the most expensive long filler leaf in the world. Due to the scarcity of Silver Tongue, this exquisite cigar will only be available until the limited release of 1,800 boxes per size is depleted." So there you have it. That's the long and the short background story of this cigar. Macanudo Jamaican Reserve, the Macanudo Reserve. There is the density, by the way. It's a very, very dark, oily wrapper. You can tell from the lights it has a nice shine to it. So let's get right to it. The new Macanudo Reserve Robusto, and these will be available in October. Actually, I should have said the Macanudo Estate Reserve, but I think we've got the idea. There you go. There's the cigar one more time before we have it. Okay, that's a good draw. Yeah, that's about a perfect draw, actually, my definition of a perfect draw. The initial flavors as I see them are espresso, and it is a very dark, deep espresso. Semi-sweet dark chocolate and roasted almonds. Black pepper to 7.5. You get the feel from these flavors that the cigar is already medium to full bodied right away. So let's see where these flavors go, expand, broaden. Let's see what happens next. About an inch in, just about a perfect burn. And you could add graphite or lead to the flavors that I described. Yes, that is a flavor. So you've got espresso, semi-sweet dark chocolate, roasted almonds, and lead, graphite, whatever. There is also, and it's so faint, but there is just a touch of sweet cedar that I get from time to time. It hasn't stuck yet, but I did get a little hint of it. The finish is sort of a bread-like consistency. That's really what it tastes like. Dough, bread. A little lingering black pepper, but not a lot. I think I'll stick with medium to full body as far as that description. So let's see where it goes from here. Well, we're just about at the midpoint. Ash still intact. As a matter of fact, look closely and you'll see no splintering. So very tight ash. Don't know how much longer we can go, so in these situations we stay very close to Mr. Ashtray. The flavors are about like I described. Your lead flavor by far is the deep espresso, closely followed by the semi-sweet dark chocolate and the roasted nuts, and yes, the lead. The ever so slight cedar, sweet cedar, still rears its head now and then. So it is a flavor, but it's very subtle and intermittent. Medium to full bodied still. I don't really think it's going any higher than that. Finish now has improved from a dough or a bread to a lightly sweet cream. It's a very clean cream. Nothing added to it. A touch of lingering pepper, black pepper. So that's where we are. I'm impressed by the ash. It's still intact. I'm holding it over the ashtray, but it's still intact. And this is a good after dinner cigar. Now, some of you that love these notes in an everyday Maduro type cigar, then it's for you. It is a celebratory cigar also. The price point is a little bit high, but it is so far so good. Two inches remaining, and I'm happy to report the lead notes have gone away. Espresso, semi-sweet dark chocolate, roasted almonds. Those are your main flavors. Pretty much back to where we started, right? Well, we're down to the end, so let's wrap it up. Ash dropped one time, that's what's left. The cedar was the best from the last quarter on, and the best or the most sweet cedar notes. Not a tremendous amount, but you had more of them then than any other time. The other notes were the main players. Espresso, dark chocolate, semi-sweet dark chocolate, and the roasted almonds. Black pepper remained about the same, constant. Finish was unchanged, medium to full body. This is a celebratory cigar in my book at $16 for Robusto. I could see it going very well after a very sweet dessert where you wanted to level that sweetness out. So you have to decide for yourself. I suggest you try it. Those of you who like all these dark notes, see what you think. For me, I'm rating it a 90. It's a good cigar at the right time. Not every day for me, but a good cigar nonetheless. So there you have it, the Macanudo Estate Reserve Robusto with tobacco from one of my favorite spots, Jamaica.